You have already met Meena. She is the lead character of a cartoon film series. Each episode of this series is a complete story in itself. If we look carefully, we will find that the characters, their behavior and attitudes are gradually changing. It is important to notice and understand these changes and the reasons behind them. Today's episode is Dividing the Mango. Before we show the film, we would like to talk to some women, children, social workers and experts about the issues raised in the film. Issues like whether in our families, boys and girls are given equal amounts of food, whether there is a difference in the quality of food given to them. In other words, whether boys get all the butter and girls only buttermilk.
First Papa and our brothers eat, and then we eat.
Mother says this is our custom.
It is true that boys get food that is better in quality and more in quantity as compared to girls.
I am a social worker, and in my regular home visits, I have seen that sons are loved more than daughters. When anything special is cooked, they get more than their sisters.
Parents think their sons will support them in their old age, whereas daughters will get married and leave.
I feel it's much more important for girls to get proper food because they have to do all the household work. And when the husband does not have a job or has bad habits, she has to even work outside the home and earn a living. She also has to bear the children. And the more children she has to bear, the more strength she will need.
I work in a Muslim locality. I teach children there. I find that boys get more food to eat than the girls. The boys get more nutritious food. As soon as the food is ready, a large portion is kept aside for the men and boys. Care is taken that they like the food, enjoy it and eat well.
It is a myth to say that boys require more food than girls. It's not based on any physiological or scientific basis. It has no basis. Boys and girls are growing phenomena. They require food for their growth and for their development, and they require it equally. Whether it is the total quantity of food or the quality of food, the protective substances in food to enable their bodies to grow, their bones to develop, and their capabilities to enlarge. So I think the sooner we get rid of this assumption that the boys require more food than girls is the better.
Is it not true that in almost every family the girls are expected to do many household chores while the boys are allowed to go scot-free? When the burden of work is put on little girls, what happens to them? Let us hear some opinions.
I sweep, mop, wash dishes, cook. I do everything.
Do you have a brother?
Yes,
What does he do?
he studies.
Do boys and girls do equal work at home?
No,
Who works more?
girls,
And boys?
they don't
Why don't they work?
because they're boys.
The work that girls put in gets overlooked. Not only girls, but also ours. My husband orders me around disregarding that I also work the whole day.
I teach a class of young girls. Practically all these girls come late to school as they have to finish the daily chores before leaving home in the morning. The school authorities are reluctant to admit these girls as they aren't punctual. I recently had a confrontation with the school authorities over this issue, since I know it's not the girls' fault. I have spoken to the girls' mothers too. They say they can't do all the housework by themselves, so this does pose a problem.
Now come and watch the film with the community.
I can't reach it, Mithu. Maybe I can. Hey! Come on, Mithu. Let's take this home to Mother. Look, Mama. Look what I found.
Have you been climbing trees again?
But Granny, look what a nice mango it is. I picked it from the top of the tree. Okay. Mithu and I picked it from the top of the tree.
When will this girl ever learn? Girls don't climb trees.
Are we going to eat it? Come, let's eat it now.
Let me wash it first.
Mama, Raju has got more than me.
He always gets more to eat.
Don't you know? That's the way it is.
Oh. What a lovely mango. What a lovely brother.
Now hurry off to school, children, or you'll be late.
Come on, Raju. Let's see who'll get there first. Let's go!
Here's yours, Raju. And this is yours, Meena.
Oh, yummy! I love eggs.
Just a minute. Have you washed your hands? Come with me now.
Hey, what happened to my egg?
No, Meena, don't be naughty. That's Raju's egg. Give it back.
Oh, yes. Raju's a growing boy. He needs more food.
Mother, doesn't Meena need food just as much? After all, she's also growing. And she works very hard, you know.
Ha! Meena's work is easy. I could do it like this. Oh, you think so, do you? Let's see. Tomorrow is a school holiday. Why don't we change places? You can do my work and I'll do yours. We'll have fun.
Children these days.
Tell Raju to light the fire. What? Fire! Help! Fire? It's time to light the fire. Don't forget, you are doing my work today. Oh, yes. I'd forgotten. I don't want to play this game anymore. Light the fire! time to sweep.
Time to sweep.
All right. Sweep, 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 sweep. I'll get the grass for Munmun now. You must go and feed the chickens.
Chickens.
So, you think you know it all?
Know it all.
Huh? Come on, chickens. So, was that fun?
Meena.
Why, me too. What are you doing in there? Hey, wait! Get off! Get off! Ow! Ouch! I'm taking Lally out to graze. Watch out! Don't let Lally go into the headman's garden. Don't worry. I'll watch her carefully. Oh, yes. Don't forget to pick up the cow dung. Are you having fun, Raju? Don't laugh.
Why, Raju, what are you doing here? Where's Meena? Is she ill?
Oh, Meena's all right. I just wanted to show how easy it is to do her work.
Are you having fun?
Go away!
Meena! Meena!
Oh, what is it, Mithu?
Lali!
What happened to Lali? Lali? Oh. Oh no! Lali! Quick! Come out of there! Come back, Lali! Come back! Hey, Lali! Come back! Lali! Come back, Lali! Oh. Got you! You can't run off now. Ooh! Ow! Oh, Mithu, this is killing me. I don't know how Raju controls Lali. Don't you do that again.
Don't do that! Don't do that!
Have you finished all your work? Does it look like I've finished?
My poor Raju. I've been watching you working so hard all day. That's enough now.
I'm very tired, Granny. I didn't know girls had to do so much work.
It's true. It really struck me for the first time today how hard Meena works.
I'm very hungry. Where's my supper?
Let's see now. You've changed places today, haven't you? So here's your food. Meena gets Raju's plate and Raju gets Meena's.
Yes, Mama. That's my plate today. But this is nothing. I'm dying of hunger. My whole day's been ruined.
Why? What happened?
I've worked so hard all day. I lit the fire, swept the yard, fed the chickens, fetched the water, washed the clothes, cleaned the pots, and all Meena's work.
Well, you have been busy today, huh?
And he's shown us how much work Meena does every day.
It's true. Meena and Raju help the family a lot.
And they are both growing children, so they both need food equally.
So, is that all right then?
All right. All right.
All right, all right.
Wait, I'm gonna pick that guava. Oh, it's soft and ripe. We had fun yesterday, didn't we? But Lolly is so naughty. It's very difficult to control her. Raju, your work isn't easy either. But I was so tired. You do have a lot of work, Meena. From now on, I'll always try to help you as much as I can. What a lovely brother.
What a lovely brother.
Let's share half and half.
Let's share half and half.
How was the film?
Very good. Is there any point in showing this film to the family?
Yes, it will help to change the attitudes of the parents. They will give equal food to both boys and girls.
How about the housework?
They will take equal work from both. They should take some work from boys too.
In the film, Meena and Raju exchange work for one day. How do you like it?
It was good.
This will make one realize how girls are always overburdened with household work, whereas boys do very little.
Doing Meena's work for a day makes Raju realize how much she works. He had thought that her work looked easy, but actually doing it makes him realize how difficult it was. Seeing Raju work all day makes his grandmother realize how much work Meena does every day. Although we see this happening every day, we don't think about it. This film makes us think. It will help to bring about a change in perceptions.
Actually, doing Meena's work makes Raju realize how exhausting it must be for her.
Do you think showing this film is of any use?
Yes, we can use it with the communities. We often see parents discriminate between sons and daughters. The film illustrates that one understands the value of household work by actually doing it and not merely watching it being done.
How can we make use of this film to make people understand why and how food and responsibilities for work should be distributed equally between girls and boys?
We can have discussions after screening the film, or Meena comic books can be used to initiate discussions.
It can be the basis for further discussions.
Suppose we just hold discussions without showing the film?
I don't feel that will be as effective. The film provides a concrete example of day-to-day discrimination against girls in our society. An example is always more effective.
In the slums, we can use the film during orientation session. These are usually held late in the evenings when fathers return from work. At that time, we can show this film and try to explain to them with examples of the girls that had they been given proper nourishment, then today they would have been like the role models selected preferably from within the community. We can train our workers to use the film effectively. On an experimental basis, we had conducted a study with the corporation schools. The teachers told us that many girls wanted to take their midday meals home given by the government. When asked why, the girls told us it was for their brothers. It has been deeply ingrained in their minds that boys need more and better food than girls.
You heard her talking about beliefs that have been deeply ingrained in our minds. This is true. But is society separate from us? Don't we all constitute society and create social norms and values? If in our families we practice inequality, discrimination, then it is obvious that this kind of mentality will prevail all around. But if all of us practice equality at home, give the same treatment and facilities to girls and boys, we can indeed create a new social mentality. How can we use this film effectively with children?
First, we discuss with children. Then we take up the social issues raised in the film, and then we put up plays.
So, who comes up with stories for these plays?
We do that with help of children.
Both girls and boys can be asked to demonstrate what all they do at home. This will make everyone realize that girls are overburdened.
Children can be asked to write poems, make paintings and posters on these issues. Combining these activities with films will make them more effective.
This will also help children talk about what happens in their own homes. So we will be able to understand whether boys and girls are treated equally.
We show pictures to children and they all come up with different stories. So when we show Meena to the class, God knows how many more Meena stories they will come up with.
As you all know, this film is not meant just for entertainment. Our intention is also to raise some important issues and make you think about them. We welcome your questions and comments about the films and the issues raised in them. Please address your correspondence to MEENA, UNICEF, 73 Lodi Estate, New Delhi, 110003.
Girls a chance to find their dreams. Think once again of the girls in our family. Let girls go to school and learn new things to help their